Officers started receiving information of large gatherings here on this neighborhood and on Hathway Street. At that point, we started asking for additional resources because we only had a handful of people actually working this morning. Once we were able to gain additional people to come in and work this morning, we started clearing the street here in Hathway, which was completely impacted with people. At a short time after we had started getting our officers in the neighborhood, there was a party at this location behind me here that had probably 50 to 100 people on top of a roof of a garage in the back. At some point, the weight became too much and the roof completely collapsed and the whole structure itself collapsed down. There were 8 people at least injured. 4 were transported to the hospital. The fire department was able to respond and treat the injuries here on scene and then get the ambulance here to take the others to the hospital. At this point, we've had assistance from the Sheriff's Department, from CHP, from Cal Poly PD, and Atascadero PD to help us deal with the impacts of the partying going on Hathway Street here this morning.
Approximately 6:30 this morning, Sierra Vista was informed by the fire department that we may be expecting mass casualties to our emergency department, as many as 30 to 50 victims. Sierra Vista called what's called the Hospital Incident Command and set up a command center within the hospital and sent out an external disaster message to all of our personnel. About 30 responded, and so we didn't know at that point what we were going to get. Sierra Vista, in the end, received 9 people, 8 of whom have been treated and released, 1 of whom is still undergoing further testing and may be admitted to the hospital. The injuries ranged from everything from scrapes and bruises to one person who had a stick or a piece of lumber, whatever it may have been, impaled in their thigh. That person was treated and released. We had a back injury that was treated and released, and again, we continue to do some tests on one person who may be admitted.